All right. See what we got here on watch. Welcome in. Looks like the chat's not working. I am a bear. I am a bear. I'm going short. Short the market. Market's going to crash. Tesla's down, baby. I took that short. 260 top tick. What's up? Peter, good morning. Skull, good morning. Gus, good morning. Trader B, good morning. Haddon James, good morning. Northsale, good morning. Looks like Haddon loaded up BNZI. JB, good morning. KK, good morning. Feeling a bit bearish today. After yesterday's red day. Tesla is taking a dump right now. All these China stocks are up. A lot of China penny stocks are up for the China stimulus. China stimulus is popping off. API is up pretty nicely here from 250 up to 735. Decent so far there. You can take a closer look at that. ICCT also breaking out here. See if we can break out the pre-market high. We can take a quick look at that as well. I'm going to take this off though and get into our normal routine. So, hopefully everyone's doing well. Welcome in. Good morning. I'll be seeing things. 1,000 aura points for the role play. I'll have to get a new costume. I'll do a new costume every week. But anyways, let's take a look. What is our leading gapper? API is our leading gapper, but we have ICCT up right now. So let's take a look at ICCT first since we have it up. What's the news? iCore Connect trading higher after the company announced it agreed to divest its managed service provider division. So let's take a deeper look at that. Looks like the news came out yesterday. Yeah, looks like it came out yesterday. So announces agreement to divest MSP division to T20 in an asset sale. So selling their assets, expecting to deliver strategic and final advantages for investors. So I guess it has a catalyst. Not really sure exactly the details of the asset sale. There isn't much details in this catalyst. But it's moving, breaking out pre-market highs. Good morning, James. Let's take a look at the float. What's the float? First, let's take a look. What's the float of ICCT? 7.82 million shares on a 70-cent stock. So pretty good. Pretty good. What's the daily chart looking like? Crawling up off the lows after a usual beatdown on these small cap companies. Finally curling up for the breath of fresh air for ICCT. Swimming up from the depths. How high can it go? How high can it go? Can we make it to $1? I would say a good target would be $1. A good target is $1. maybe a dollar, and then maybe 130, and then 180. I'd be surprised if we get up to $1, to be honest with you. But I think that'd be a good first target there on the ICCT. Next, well, the leading gapper here, API. Let's take a look. API making a move from 250 up to 735. Pretty good. What's the float on this? It's showing a little bit larger float. 69 million. 69 million shares for the float. That's pretty big. Pretty big. I guess the news should be big. Let's take a look at the news. There's no news. No news to account for the move. I don't see any news. There's got to be news on it. There's no such thing as, it's very rare that you see a $551 million market cap company double overnight, more than double overnight without a news catalyst. This is not a small cap company, so it's not going to be like a gap in crap. There's got to be something behind this move. I just don't know what it is. There's no news on the Thinkorswim. BNZI is extension news. These almost always rip good loading levels right now. Insider trading, could be insider trading. Abraham. Yeah, we can take a look here. BNZI. So you're saying BNZI is extension news. Yeah, volume is super light. Volume is super light. So unless volume gets into this, it's pretty much no trades on this one. API daily chart. Let's take a look at that. Is it all-time highs? No, not all-time highs. So we topped out around 750. So we cleared a lot of these highs. So we cleared this high here, cleared that. So it looks like maybe we got some resistance up at this level. If I'm correct, 735 was the high. Yeah, not quite, but a little bit higher than what we've reached, but pretty close. Next level after that will probably be over 10. If API decides to hold up and continue, but it's a larger float, so who knows? We may get some opening range volatility with the volume, extra volume at the open. But I'm quite surprised that we went from 250 up to 730. Someone's calling out Mullen. MULN, another penny stock. Looks like a revenue, reporting revenue of 4.5 million, plans further cash burn reductions through 2025, a target to achieve cash break even by December 2025. Okay, yeah, I mean, We'll see. Volume's still light, I think. Yeah, under 100K. Still kind of light. What's the spread? Yeah, not a bad spread. 2-cent spread right now. KXIN is also on the scanner, so that's the third leading gapper. KXIN, we traded this a couple days ago. Traded this right in here, making some small profits on the penny stock move. Curling back up off the lows. If we can get over this key level, back for the pre-market breakout, back over this high, I think it looks good for a short squeeze through 29.5. It is a cheaper stock. We don't have fresh news on it, but it could be a technical play for the break of Monday's high of 29.5. Shorts thought they could ride this down even further, but now we're popping back up from 12 cents up to 24, pulling back a little bit of like a cup and handle pattern. Not quite. The cup and handle would have to come all the way up here. So this is more like a reverse head and shoulders. Here we have our head, kind of our shoulder here, head. And then if this right shoulder can come all the way back up to 25, 26, 27, then we can complete the pattern. But it depends if this gets the attention at the open. Depends if this gets the attention, any attention. So I'll put that on the side chart. So we have API, KXIN, ICCT pulling back a little bit. I think that's it. It's been quite slow, at least so far in October. It's been a little bit slower. Just trying to hang in there. I think I've been break even for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I think I've been break even. Not deep in a hole, but not making money. Kind of just like back and forth at my P&L. But it's time to break out. I was studying my live trading archives from July, and I was like, this is me? I'm like, is this me that I actually traded this? And like, I was trading like super aggressive, like way more share size than I'm trading now, way higher in the range than I was ever trading, like riskier positions. And I was doing very well. And I was like, I can't believe that that's the same trader as me. I don't, right now, it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like that was me. Right now, I'm struggling the past 3 weeks. Haven't made a nickel. I think I'm slightly red in the past 3 weeks. I had like 6 or 7 red days in the past 2 or 3 weeks. So, all trying to keep it manageable losses, but hanging in there. And that's the most important thing, is not digging yourself too big of a hole. Digging yourself too big of a hole. You got to keep it manageable. If you're in a bad stretch, you got to keep it tight. So hopefully, it starts to turn around soon. I mean, there's still opportunity. I think I'm just struggling to adapt. So trying to find that adaptation that needs to take place here for me to be more successful here in the markets. Trying to find it. I think it's a little bit more of taking a position off those lows and holding for a little bit, 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, waiting for the curl. I'm so used to taking my couple cent profit after like a 3 or 4 or 5 second trade, or sometimes less, and I'm getting chopped up. So rehab today, feel a bit deflated. I'm there with you. Yeah, it's completely normal. In fact, it's good. It's actually good. Like, we have to go through these times to be stronger mentally. Traders are very strong mentally. It builds a lot of mental fortitude. And you also have to be aware of those thoughts. Like, when you're getting beat up, you got to be aware of those thoughts. Are the thoughts in your head, are they negative? Is your thoughts about hopelessness and negativity, and that you'll never make it, and that you're destined for failure? Or is it thoughts of positivity and uplifting and motivation? That is one thing that trading will definitely shed some light on if you don't have a positive mindset, a positive outlook. And it's important to be aware of that. It's important not to beat yourself down. It's important to be your best supporter, It's easy. It's easy to get stuck in the negative cycle. It's easy to get it's easier to get stuck in the negative cycle. But anyways, KXIN kind of just doing its thing. Not really anything crazy right now. ICCT, we had that pre-market breakout. Now we're back below that high. Can we hold up a higher low and continue the trend back through 74, 75? I think this one may have the most attention at the open. Let's take a look at relative volume here. I mean, API's got some decent volume. 100K on a $6 stock, that's pretty good. 600K per 1 minute candle pre-market versus KXIN, not KXIN, ICCT, dollar volume. This one, 400K, 300K shares, but a 60 cents share stock. So, less dollar volume on ICCT than API, but API does have that higher float. So it's a tough choice here. It's a tough choice. I think they both know API doesn't have news that we'd see. There's got to be news on it though. There's no way this thing's up 100% on no news. A 500 million market cap up 100% on no news. That just doesn't happen. As you guys are tuning into your own trading, make sure you drop that like, subscribe if you're new. Going to be watching ICCT here for the open. We've been getting some good penny stock movers, so I think we could see something on this. Take a look here at Duo as well. DUO. What's DUO doing? This one, a multi-day continuation. Multi-day continuation. This one should be on all of our scanners here, on all of our watch lists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green days. Well, I guess, yeah, this is sort of a flat day. This was a green day, so multi-day continuation mover here. Maybe we can squeeze up through 5. Short sellers are getting squeezed day in and day out here on DUO. And that Chinese stimulus pumping Duo. Let's look at the daily chart here. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So we're in this sort of window or gap here. So maybe today is the day that we pull away and really start to go parabolic. It could be. It could be that the past 4 days was kind of leading up to a bigger move. It's possible. I mean, we have the room on the daily chart to really start to go bananas. Although on this day here, it's pretty good. 160 up to 320. I don't think it was marginable though. I think they changed it. Somebody said that they changed the marginable rules on DUO. Let me just verify that. Because DUO, I might trade this one. They said it was yesterday. I see 71 million float on API. Yep. Yeah, you're about right there. Let me verify this here on DUO. Make sure I can trade it. But I think this one could be good too. So we got some good potential today. Yeah, special maintenance. It looks like it is marginable. We'll get that instant settlement, which is good. I should have checked all the other stocks. Dang it, while I had that open. I think I got to log in again. No. Okay, we're good. So API, looks like we can trade that. ICCT, we can trade that. KXIN, should trade that. Yeah, so we're good. Good to go. Still like ICCT though for the opening range. So Lucas, go to Charles Schwab website and go to margin requirement lookup. Maybe I can copy the link here for you real quick. And put it in the chat. Let's see if I can put it in my own chat here. Yeah, save this link though. This is a very important link. Okay. All right, here we are. And it didn't work. Copy link. All right, this should work there. Try that. All right, so we got about 1 minute here. Good luck. Follow your risk management. Let's not trade until we're at multiple times our max loss. Always got max loss is our last resort to pull the emergency lever before we go in too deep. You should never be trading past max loss. Should always be a rule. Never trading past max loss. Ideally, wrapping it up before we're too red. Trying to get green. But if it doesn't happen, wrapping it up before you spiral. But then we have some good opportunity though for DUO and ICCT. Going to be focusing here on ICCT as my main coming into the open. So good luck. Follow your rules. Calm collections.